Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Neverwinter Nights. So, pardon me, sorry. Right, we're in Act 3 and I have absolutely no memory of what I'm supposed to do here. I've got as far as freeing Arabeth and that's it. There was the mines. I haven't been to the mines yet. Temple rather. I haven't been to the temple yet. Right. What have we got in here? Lots of empty bookcases. Oh, hello.
You are welcome here.
The tall, grey-skinned woman appears calm before you, her countenance sombre. Muscles ripple beneath her leathery skin. As you approach, she turns to you. Her eyes are deep and brilliant yellow. May I introduce you to the sensei? As for you, I'm afraid you'll need no introductions.
Greetings. Like all who struggle in this life, I knew you would come to lay your troubles at the feet of the sleeping man. How is your pilgrimage thus far?
What do you mean by a pilgrimage? All who come to the sleeping man are pilgrims on this journey we call life. Like him, we travel the plains. Restless for answers, like him, will someday find them. What can you tell me about the plains? Where would such a tale begin, and where would it end? The plains are as infinite in variety as they are in number. They cannot be described, they must be lived. My home monastery in Limbo floats within a sphere of water that, in turn, orbits an ever-changing chunk of rock which grows and dies an endless forest. What words can make that plain? How does one travel from plane to plane? There are countless ways: spells, portals, vortices, shifting banks of fogs or shadow. Not all work in all places here, either. Here in Cania there are only two, the gate and the tributary of the river Styx. Where do they lead? The gate leads almost anywhere, provided the reaper will do your bidding. The tributaries of the river Styx, however, flow only downwards to Nessus, the ninth and final layer of battle. I have not travelled them, nor do I intend to. Okay. How do I make the reaper do my bidding? Beyond using his true name to bind him to your will as Mephistopheles has, I cannot say. Perhaps the sleeping man once knew. Until he dreams the answer, my pilgrims and I are trapped here just like you. What do you mean, until he dreams the answer? The sleeping man dreams many things, and when he does, those dreams dance across the surface of his thoughts, where I can see them. Much of what I've learned of his mysteries, I learned through his dreams. What have you learned from him? His dreams have formed the very tenets of my faith and brought my pilgrims and I closer to our enlightenment. Through his dreams I have come to know the fivefold mysteries of the sleeping man. Who is he? From where did he come? Why did he leave? Who did he seek? What was the answer? All who wish to behold the sleeping man must learn these fivefold mysteries. I wish to recite the fivefold I wish to recite the fivefold mysteries of the sleeping man. Very well, let us see if you are ready. Answer me, pilgrim. Who is the sleeping man? I don't know. I'm sorry, it's clear you're not ready to enter his resting chamber. Spend time pondering the fivefold mysteries and then return to me. As the sleeping man teaches, some things are worth waiting for. Who are you? I'm Davana, a sensei of the Githzerai and fellow pilgrim of the sleeping man. I have made the journey to be his side many times, and every time I've grown I'm guessing that's be at his side many times, and every time I've grown in wisdom. What is a sensei? As masters of mind, body and spirit, we sensei lead our fellow Githzerai both into greater wisdom and to victory over our enemies. In your language we would be known as monks. though much is lost in the translation. Who are the Githzerai? Once long ago we were almost human. The Mind Flayers held an empire that spanned the plains, and, under their vicious command, we suffered countless centuries of slavery. Little by little we adapted. Our skin turned grey and mottled from lack of sun, and leathery to withstand the beatings. They prized the mind over all else and bred us accordingly. Over time our minds became like theirs. Slowly we learned to defend ourselves against their mental probing, and small pockets of escaped slaves emerged. A hero by the name of Gith rose up among their numbers and ultimately overthrew the oppressors. Together with our brothers, the Githyanki, we are the children of that rebellion, many generations now removed. A split came between the Githyanki and ourselves, but that is a story for another time. The Githyanki keep largely to the astral plane, and the Githzerai to our monasteries on the plane of limbo, though some, like myself, still travel beyond. Okay, back to my other questions. Do you know the Reaper's true name? Alas, I do not. My pilgrims grow impatient for the journey home. They have not mastered the fivefold mysteries of the sleeping man, and have yet to grasp the nature of his patience. Fivefold mysteries, what are those? Before they can behold the sleeping man, new pilgrims must answer the fivefold mysteries. Who is he? From where did he come? Why did he leave? Who did he seek? What was the answer? How do you know my name? You see what I mean? The names we call ourselves are simple things, changing with the wind and writ playing upon our brows for all to read. The mystery lies with the inner name, the true name, and the name written on our hearts. You need read the name upon my brow. Upon your brow, in your every thought, with every working of your brain. I am a sensei of the Githzerai. I have trained all my life to read the surface thoughts of those before me. So you're a mind reader. Of a sort, your mind is like a vast library, and my talents let me run my fingers across the spines of its many tomes. I can read their titles and guess their contents, but I can never take them down and truly read. Even with its limits, it is a gift I treasure, for this is how, title by title, spine by spine, I have come to know the secret wisdom of the sleeping man. It is through my gifts that I have touched his dreams. Back to my other questions. Goodbye. Okay. So I need to learn the secrets of the sleeping man. Let's check all the bookcases. Okay, can I further explore?
I'm sorry. It can't be done.
That's okay. Let's read the tome. You take a surreptitious glance at the tome. It appears to be some sort of journal detailing the sleeping man's dreams. The sleeping man dreams more and more about his search, now tossing and turning restlessly as I probe deeper into his thoughts. The search has led me to the vast wastes of Kenya, well beyond the gates. I could almost feel the biting cold he suffered on the verge of death amidst the blinding snows. He had a ring that turned the whole world dark and marked the path that compelled him ever forward. Mephistopheles had left guardians along his path, for what reason I know not why. 2 of them he killed with frozen hands, and he seems to think that 3 others still remain. His injuries were grievous, every step was agony, but every step brought him closer to his quest's completion. Only at the end of the dream did the nature of that quest become clear. He sought the knower of places. Thus I learned the fourth-fold mystery of the sleeping man. He has slept more peacefully and has not dreamed of his time in the wastelands ever since. Mystery. So he's looking for the knower of places. Can I go through this door? Yes, but I can only speak to the sensei again. Right. have a bit more of a wander. I seek the fivefold mysteries of the sleeping man. Fucking quasi-clipped angel lovers, sleeping man this, sleeping man that. You pilgrims are giving me an ulcer. He's a planetar, alright? An angel in the hell zone debt. Now get over it. I need to talk to you about Mephistopheles. The big M, tall, dark and evil. You're lucky if you'll ever be half as bad as he is, you snot-nosed spawn of a Rakshashan litter. He's the one who named me quarry boss, I'll have you know. Named you quarry boss, that must be quite the honour. Honour, my great aunt Ninny's sogging bum it's honour. This here is punishment, Burke. If the big M had wanted to honour me, he wouldn't have put me in charge of bootlicking incompetence. Did he ever mention a Valsharess of the Drag? Did we go to for tea and play a little chess while warming our feet by the fires? That brain flathead, the big M has no time for the likes of me. Not that I don't have my ambitions, mind you. But yes, now that you mention it, there were some nasty rumours about some drow she-wench in some distant world who discovered the big M's true name. It seems too far-fetched to be true, but who knows? Who is Mephistopheles anyway? Mephistopheles, Lord of Cania, the 8th Hell, beholden to none but Asmodeus, Lord of Nessus, the 9th Hell, who is king of all of them. Like me, he is of the Matesi, the devil kind. What does he want? What does any devil want? To slay a demon in the blood war, to sow the seeds of evil, and grow in power to defeat Asmodeus and become Lord of the Night. All things come down to this. Back to my other questions. Do you know the Reaper's true name? Hey now, true names are dangerous things. Wars that have been fought over less than that. Empires have fallen. I don't have what you're looking for, and even if I did, I wouldn't give it to you, so pike off. Okay. I want to purchase something for you store. Mills Blade, what's this? Ability scored Dex -4. Ooh, no. Transport bonus 6. Transport bonus Strength +8. Keen, Vorpal DC 14. Core Lightning. Don't seem to have any other. Let's head down into the quarry. Actually, yeah. See if there's anything else down there I've missed. Breathe. Leave. Let's keep exploring. Doesn't really appear to be anything, does there? I can harvest a Velox berry though. Else here really. Right, so first fold, fourth fold. So first fold mystery. It's a planetar. Right. Planetar, I suppose. Let's continue exploring. Speak to the Githzerai pilgrims if I can.
Yes.
No. Okay. Maybe someone in here?
Hail, traveler.
I'm trying to learn the old tiefling has his deck of cards out again. He cooks your smile as you approach. I'm trying to learn the fivefold mysteries of the sleeping man.
So, you're into this sense-sized mumbo-jumbo, are you?
The old man tosses you a critical look. It's a matter of convenience, that's all. I suppose stranger things have been called the same. I've been around these old birds long enough to not be clueless, and I reckon I've figured out the Sensei's fourfold mystery at any rate. I must learn the fivefold mysteries. Alright, it's fair enough tale to spin. Long before the Devil's Slave came to Cadia, it was home to a race called the Knowers. They were collectors, cataloguers of lore, and some say they're still alive out now. Let the Sensei call it her fourfold mystery if she wishes, but the Sleeping Man came to Cadia. But when the Sleeping Man came to Cadia, he came in search of one known particular known places. Let's figure out the mystery. Oh, an old bard gets around and lures our speciality. Any bard and Bartor can tell you smashing about the knowers, for a travelling man such as myself, I take keen interest in the knower of places. Think of it, the planes are too vast to comprehend. In such a reality, what answer becomes prized above all else? The sleeping man was wise. I'll give him that. He knew to ask the where of things. Have you ever asked the knower of places anything? There's the rub, but the knowers were never warriors, and the devils drove them to the brink of extinction. The story goes that the knower of places knew a place where she could hide, and so she did. And who would know a better place to hide than her? I doubt the sleeping man ever found her. From the looks of things, he exhausted himself in trying of it. Sorry, Bert. Goodbye. You're useless. Let's try the barkeep. You feel sort of nervous beneath the dragon's malevolent gaze. Only out of place she smiles with such a creature choose to be a tavern keeper. Can I get you something that growls the corner of its mighty maw curling up in what looks to be an angry sneer? I seek the fivefold mysteries of the sleeping man. The dragon's warm breath smells like a rotting carcass. You think you can see someone's limb caught between its teeth. Sleeping, you say, passed out, more like it. Goodbye. You aren't going to help me. Maybe the smith, though.
Well met.
A back-end sword. You here to check out my inventory, or do you want me to upgrade your weapon, or is there something else? I'd like to ask some questions. I haven't really been here long enough to learn anything. I've been concentrating on restocking my inventory and upgrading weapons for those who need them. Let me see your inventory. I think I've already looked this over, haven't I? The long swords again. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Try speaking to another Githzerai pilgrim.
Yes.
Oh, try speaking to a sullen pilgrim.
Yes.
Ah! Fierce looking as he is, the man seems intensely bored. His dour expression seems well suited to the great pallor of his face. I seek answers to the fivefold mysteries. The mysteries? Don't bother. I'm sure the Sensei made all of them up. I'm willing to bet there isn't even a sleeping man. What do you mean? We sold everything we owned to come on this pilgrimage. We travelled all the way from Limbo, only to end up trapped in the eighth hell of battle for all eternity. and now that we're here, she won't even let us see him. Not until we learn the fivefold mysteries, she says. Well, I figured out one, the third one. It reads like a three-penny fantasy novel. Just the sort of romantic notion the sensei would dream up. Romantic? Why does he leave? Because his heart had known no love. Utter rubbish. She's creating this sleeping man out of old cloth and, what's worse, she's become hopelessly smitten with this character she's created. That winged chap in the tavern, do you know him? Arden, the juggler. Who? Swift? He had plans to wake up the sleeping man till the sensei put a stop to him. I don't know the details, but he's not making himself any friends. The hell, it's bad enough without a comedian. How do you plan to wake the sleeping man? Ask him, I want no part of it. Oh, and I don't recommend trusting him any further than you can go, especially where money's concerned. My gold's paid for more of his tavern bill than I care to admit. Goodbye. Right, so I've got first, third and fourth. Spirit, Solemn Pilgrim. Just need to find the second and fifth. Oh, another Solemn Pilgrim.
What do you want?
Worry lines crease the shrewish woman's mottled ashtray face. You can tell that there are countless other places she would rather be than here. I seek answers to the fivefold mysteries. The mysteries, don't bother, I'm sure the sensei. What do you mean? We sold everything, blah blah blah. Until we've romantic. Okay, so it's the same as before.
Hello to you there.
Normally stooped over. I seek answers to the fivefold mysteries. The mysteries, don't bother. Oh, what do you mean? Yes. Romantic. Right, okay. So, it's Arabic.
Yes?
Right?
What is it?
Let's stop and talk for a moment. Seek the fivefold mysteries of the sleeping man. Yes, I learned them once when I first arrived, when I was still struggling to find the meaning of things here. I'm afraid I've forgotten all but the last, however, but that is one I doubt I shall ever forget. Engraved in stone at the foot of where he sleeps is the answer to the sensei's fifthfold mystery. She will find you by the gates of Cania. The words haunted me somehow, and I cannot let go of them even now. Okay, how are you feeling? I'm well enough, and you? Is there anything more you'd like to chat about? Okay, enough of this discussion. Is there anything more I can do for you? No, that's it. Thank you. So, I need to speak to
What do you want? What do you want?
Yes.
Right, so I need to speak to one more person. This Solemn Pilgrim? Or is he going to give me the same romantic notion?
Yes.
Seek answers to the fivefold mysteries. Mysteries don't bother, I'm sure. Okay, see, yeah, it's just the same. Okay. So I just need to find the second mystery now. Where? Oh, can I return and talk to the Reaper? Maybe the Reaper knows. He's the only person I haven't spoken to yet.
Hail the dead.
The familiar hood figure of the Reaper bows to your approach, enigmatic as always, distant flames flicker within his reflective, featureless face, and you shivers in spite of yourself.
How may I serve you, sojourner?
I seek the fivefold mysteries of the sleeping man. Reaper nods slowly. The sleeping man is wise and old. He passed through the gates of Cania when they were first formed, long before the time of my creation. It has been many ages since I saw him last, yet I suspect he remains there, even still, asleep and waiting. Is this so? Yes, it is. What is he waiting for? Carved about the dais where he sleeps were once the words, "She will find you by the gates of Cania," and thus he waits for her. And who is she? Death or a maiden fair, who can say? The words are there in answer to the question he must have once asked. That's all I know. Let's go. Okay, so that might be the second one. So the first one, Planetar. Sleeping man's heart knows no love. Sort of creature called the Knower of Places. We'll find you at the gates of Cania. Anything up here? Oh, look up here. Yes, Velvet Knuckles. Right. So it's just the
You are welcome here.
The sensei smiles as you approach, but her eyes remain closed in meditation. In your mind, you feel her grant you permission to speak. I wish to recite the fivefold mysteries of the sleeping man.
Very well. Let us see if you are ready. Answer me, pilgrim. Who is the sleeping man?
A celestial planetar, creature of good.
Yes, his is a pure soul with no trace of pride or vice or vengeance. In following him, we take on his beneficence. Now answer me, pilgrim. From where did he come?
The heavens of Celestia? I'm sorry, okay.
Very well.
again.
Let us see if you are.
Celestial.
Yes, his is a pure soul with no trace of pride or vice or vengeance. In following him, we take on his beneficence. Now answer me, pilgrim. From where did he come?
He hails from my home in the world of Toril. No. Okay.
Very well. Let us. Yes,
Planetar.
his is a pure soul with no
Ever-changing
trace
plane
of.
of limbo? No.
Very well. Let us see if. Yes, his is a pure
Prisons
soul
of
with no.
Carcerai? No.
Very well. Let us see if. Yes, his is a pure soul with no.
I don't know. Goodbye. Okay. So you can't just guess through it. Won't give you the right answer. Let's read the tome again. The entries. Okay. Someone has to know the second.
Yes.
Try you. It's the answers to the fivefold mysteries. The mysteries don't bother. I'm sure the sense of it all up. What do you mean? Sort of everything we end up. We travelled all the way from Limbo. Yeah. Okay. Feel the third one. Reads like a fantasy novel. Tick. Goodbye. Yes. So I was right. It is just the same thing. Okay. Where can I learn? Who else is there I can speak to? Okay. Yeah. Worried spirit. Speak to them. Ah. A sad face shimmering form coalesces before you. It is a spirit of the dead banished here to Cania. If it weren't for the frost that clings to its transparent shape, you doubt you'd be able to see it at all.
Yes.
It's so cold out here. Always this biting, clawing cold. Stay inside if you can and stop by a fire to warm yourself. See the ones with green sparks? Even they are barely enough. It's only a matter of time, you see. Seek the fivefold mysteries of the sleeping man. Yes, the sleeping man. In his own way, he is dead like us, exiled and far from home. Some say it is so that permeates this place and draws us to it. Why is he sad? Why is he sad? Why did he leave? Why did he come here to Cania? The answers are all the same. His heart had known no love. That is the soul of the sleeping man. It's only a matter of time until what? Mephistopheles will pay for what these spirits suffer. Either until Mephistopheles devours our souls for his new army, or until we succumb to the cold and become one of the lost. I just want to live to return home, but that's not possible. He's devouring your souls. Yes, he has an army of the dead in the distant world of toil, and he's drawing on our essence to animate them. He's devoured so many of us as it is, and still he needs more. Every one of us in a plume of white toil. That's where I'm from. Asmodeus banned the other lords of hell from going there because evil sown on that plane can lead to great power. Somehow Mephistopheles found a way though, and now his power knows no bounds. There's no way to stop this devouring. One tried. She was the boldest among us, the one most full of life. She confronted Mephistopheles and, in his anger, he did something to her. It's only a matter of time before she joins the lost. What was her name? It was I, Sauron. Though it is strange they do not recognise me. In my brush with the land of the lost, it seems I've become nigh invisible to their eyes. I'm gone from their world. We spirits tend not to use names here. Death has brought us to Cania because of the horrible acts we committed in life. It's better to leave all vestiges of that life behind. It is better to forget. Oh. Okay.
Yes?
Continue. Nah, it's all the same. You're going to disappear eventually. Right. Someone has to know the second mystery.
Yes.
Yes?
Okay. Super Fivefold Mysteries. Who are you? Who am I now? A ghost petitioner, a spirit of dead, memory of what has passed. Who was I once? A traitor, a murderer, a seller of children. I've almost forgotten now. Something that made me choose this. You were sent here because you are evil. What is good? What is evil? Perhaps I killed my one true love. Perhaps I sold one child to feed two others. Perhaps I betrayed something I could not believe in. Then again, perhaps I didn't. It's true, son. The memories of our past lives fade, even mine, eventful as it was. Either way, it doesn't matter. Whatever else I did in life, what matters is that I chose to come here to eke out my existence in this plain of threadbare tent, and know that I'm here. It's only a matter of time. Okay, goodbye. You don't seem to have. Maybe you're stood alone?
Yes.
Hail, traveller!
So about your plans to wake up the sleeping man.
One that rolls with the winds of pandemonium? Aye, what of it?
Tell me a little more about this trumpet. An old bag gathers a few trinkets along the way. There's an instrument maker in Sigil whose trumpets are fashioned with a small portal to the plane of pandemonium. Put your lips to it and blow, and all the howling winds of that mad place blow with you. I was planning to lean up close and put it right to his ear. Nothing can sleep through such a cacophony, not even the sleeping man. Can I borrow your trumpet? His shuffling stops, the deck of cards slipping into his pockets. He reaches for another. Nothing is free, Burke, but it doesn't look like I'll be using it. Not with the sensei watching me like a fool. There's always a catch, Son, at least with old Arden here. For the price of a little entertainment, I'll be willing to let you keep the plastic thing. Are you interested? Ah, that's going to be a deck of many. He's going to give me a deck of many things. Sure, tell me the rules. Alright, I'm going to teach you a little card trick. I'll let you shuffle the deck and I'm going to draw a card. You can ask 5 yes or no questions about the card, and then you have to guess what it is. Aces are low, kings are high, and there's no joker here but me. Understood? Sounds easy, let's do it. One more thing, let's up the ante. Empty your pockets onto the table, I'll let you know when it's enough. If you win, you get it all back in the trumpet. Besides, if you lose, I'll super table and we'll play again. Ooh. Sure, I'll let you know when my entry's on the table.
Hail, traveller!
Old man pulls to your belongings, biting from the golden squinting everything in the dim light. At long last, he turns his attention back to you. Cough up, little man, that's not near enough. I'm looking for something on the order of 5,000 gold on that table. Okay, fine, I'll let you know when I've changed it. 5,000 gold. I don't think I've got anything worth 5,000 gold. You know what? I'm just going to walk away because I've got an idea. There's one other person I haven't spoken to yet.
Once again, you have summoned me, mortal. What is it you need? Do you wish to see what items I have in stock? As you know, I carry only the finest of magical merchandise.
I want to ask you some questions.
You mortals and your curiosity. Halaster was always asking me the strangest questions, though he was quite mad, of course. I suppose your own inquiries will be much less insane.
Okay, what do you know about the Hells? Not much, I'm afraid. I do my best to stay out of the plains of hell. I can usually find the stuff I need in far less hostile realms.
Of course!
Might as well have a look, see if he's got anything worthwhile. Sun Soul, Speed. She needs gloves. Minus 1 card. Ooh. No, thank you. Black Blade of Disaster. Cascade's black shaped blade. A black blade shaped planar rift resembling a great sword which fights at the side. Blade cannot be harmed by physical attacks, but it can be affected by dispel magic. Yeah, it looks like there's decent here. Astral Blade +8. Ooh. Ooh. I can't afford it. Oops. build epic spell resistance. With 5,000 gold. I suppose you can give him the Rod of Thunder and Lightning. Is that enough?
Traveler.
Continue. Those are higher stakes than the 5,000 gold I've been expecting. If you want to take something off the table, I won't hold it against you. Getting scared, old man. Go ahead, pick a card. I came to the house for a holiday, Burke. I don't get scared. With a disarming smile, he draws a card from the deck. Is it a black card? Yes, wisdom failure. I have no idea whether or not he's telling the truth. The tiefling chuckles to himself and shakes his head. Pick up the pace, little Burke. You've still got 4 questions left. Is it an even value card? Yes. You have no idea. Face card, yes. It's Jack or King. Suit of clubs, yes. Jack, is it more valuable than a Jack? No. Okay. It is the Jack of clubs. Okay. And he's right. Okay. Since you're going to be like that. Oh, that did some damage. That didn't. I can't cast spells at him. At least not this spell. Sealed invisible damage reduction spell immunity. Okay. Fine. Horrid Wilton seems to be doing damage. It's okay, I'll just keep casting Horrid Wilting. And he's just healing through it. Weapon ineffective. All he's doing is healing himself.
For the glory of Tyr! An end to this evil! An end to this...
something.
An end!
Oh, we're damaging him. Okay. He's slowly going down though.
Thus it ends.
Okay, I'll have my rod back. Jump at the pandemonium. That'll do. Like the other fiends inhabiting the town, the devil has the hunched appearance of a manual labourer. He probably works in nice coin with its fellow Batezu. I seek the fivefold mistress of the sleeping man. Oh, the sleeping man, is it? The creature spits a foul smoke substance on the ground. May he rot and freeze and rot again. The hells have no room for bastards like him from Elysium. Goodbye. Thank you. Right. So I didn't have to fight him in the end, though the bastard lied. Okay. And I've just realised I've gone over time on this episode, so I'm going to thank you all for watching. You know how YouTube works.